We're 44 days into the state's fiscal year, and the California legislature has yet to agree on the state budget. The more time that passes, the less cash the state has to pay its bills. If the state issues IOUs again this year, Republican Assemblyman Joel Anderson of El Cajon has proposed legislation that he says would help protect people from being stuck with the bill. Welcome, Assemblyman Anderson.
Thank you, Gloria. I appreciate being on the show.
And just tell us quickly, where are we now with the budget?
Well, we haven't had a vote yet. I'm in the minority party. We don't dictate when the vote comes. The majority party does. But we're looking at issuing IOUs again.
You are.
Last year, we issued over 450,000 IOUs, totaling almost $3 billion. And many of these IOUs went to individuals and also to companies.
Who gets the IOUs?
Vendors. Primarily vendors of the state of California.
People who sell to the state.
Or people who have services. For example, we have Noah's Homes in East County, San Diego. Noah's Homes is a 70-bed facility for Down syndrome and cerebral palsy clients. Many of those clients are orphans. Their parents or guardians have long passed away. This is the only home they have. And last year, they were looking at receiving a $287,000 IOU. And at the very same time, we're being asked to pay taxes and fees to the state of California.
Can they stay open under those circumstances?
I don't see how they can, because they're having a tough time meeting payroll. And at the same time, we're asking them to pay payroll taxes. Okay,
so let's talk about the bill that you've introduced into the legislature that would allow Californians to use the IOUs basically as currency for something.
If we issue IOUs, I mean, it's a simple concept. We all understand, in fairness, that if a person owes you money, you shouldn't have to pay them until they make good on that debt. So this bill allows people who receive IOUs to tell the state of California, left hand, pay right hand. It's straightforward, it's simple, and it allows them the protections to pay their taxes in a timely fashion.
All right, let me see if I figure out how it works. I'm a state agency. I provide a service for the state. You're the state. You don't have any money. You give me an IOU.
Correct.
And then you say to me, by the way, you owe taxes.
You owe taxes, you owe your DMV fees, you owe your licensing fees, you owe all these things. And if you don't provide it, we're going to give you penalties and interest and charge you more. And yet we've never provided you the opportunity to pay. This bill, while it doesn't fix the budget, it mitigates the damage of the harmful IOUs.
But the argument against the bill is that the general fund needs cash, and IOUs or warrants or notes, whatever you want to call them, are not cash.
Well, we have the Comptroller of California. I think we can all agree that the person most responsible for the cash flow of California is our own Comptroller, and he's written a letter in support of this bill. So I would defer to him. I think that he's looking at this and saying, if we put these businesses out of business because we don't allow them to pay their taxes and fees, then we're going to pay more when they deliver their clients to the emergency rooms, when they put all those people on unemployment. California should not be in the business of destroying jobs, and that's what these IOUs will do if we don't accept our own IOUs back.
But those IOUs also make money for the agency or the vendor. For example, if you get an IOU, when you turn it in, the state pays you interest on it.
Well, it doesn't mandate that you use the IOU. If you deem in your business that 3 3/4% interest is worthy to keep that IOU, then I'd encourage you to keep the IOU. But if you want to pay your taxes, if you want to pay your fees, this would allow you to say to the state of California, left hand pay right hand.
Okay, now, you've been in the Assembly now for 4 years, and IOUs have been around for, I don't know how long, but they certainly have been around in recent history. You're with the Republican Party, minority party. What chance does this bill have of passing?
I'm very optimistic. I'm a little concerned when it gets to the governor's desk, but I'm very optimistic. We have 87 co-authors. Half of those co-authors are Democrats. You know, people understand that this is a fundamental fairness issue, and I've had great responses from my Democrat colleagues. We've got Ask Me, a public union, on board. We've got the Howard Jarvis Taxpayers Association on board. We've got chambers. We've got rank and file. We have almost 3,000 letters of support from all walks of life, because people understand that if somebody owes you money, you shouldn't have to pay them.
Well, thank you very much, Assemblyman Anderson.
Thank you.